Meanwhile, while all this was going on, Simon Peter was standing and warming himself. Then they said to him, "Aren't you also one of his disciples?" But he denied it and said, "Not me." One of the slaves of the high priest, a relative of the man whose ear Peter cut off, said, "Didn't I see you in the garden with him, with a sword in your hand?" And again Peter denied it, and immediately a rooster crowed. Then they led Jesus from Caiaphas to the praetorium, and it was early morning. But they did not enter the praetorium so that they would not be defiled. Now, praetorium was for Gentiles. That was for Pontius Pilate and his Roman soldiers. Headquarters for the Romans in Jerusalem. But might eat the Passover. If they defiled themselves, they had to wait a month before they could eat the Passover, according to the law. Then Pilate went out to them and said, "What charge do you bring against this man?" They answered and said to him, "If he were not an evildoer, we would not have handed him over to you." So Pilate said to them, "You take him and judge him by your law." The Jews said to him, "It is not allowed for us to put anyone to death." The Romans would not allow the Jews to execute anybody. They were in control of that territory. Capital punishment was on their shoulders. But they went and stoned Stephen anyway. That was against the law. But when it came to riots, the Romans backed up. They would say, okay, if rioting got way out of hand. This happened so that the word of Jesus might be fulfilled, which he spoke, indicating what kind of death he was about to die. Well, what that means is, since the Jews couldn't kill him legally, their way of killing would be stoning. But Jesus said he had to be lifted up. The Romans killed by crucifying. So that's why that happened. That's why the Jews didn't just drag Jesus out and stone him, because it had to be fulfilled the way Jesus said he was going to die. They hated him as much as they hated Stephen. They got as angry with him as they got with Stephen. But Jesus had to die the way the Romans were going to do it.